I just got back from a Stranger Things convention, but it wasn't only just Stranger Thing actors there. There was actually the feral predator himself, Dane DiLiegro. So I was actually able to talk to him a little bit about Hot Toys, believe it or not, 6 scale figures, and toys in general. You won't believe what he said. We're gonna get to that, but first off, you gotta check out how absolutely crazy this convention was. What's up, guys? We are at this Stranger Things convention, and it's absolutely pandemonium. I'll give you an overview of what's going on here. Everybody's here. I just got finished meeting the feral predator, Dane DiLiegro, and it was an awesome interaction. I'll tell you more about that, but let me go ahead and give you an overview of what's going on here. Absolutely pandemonium. We have Stranger Things fans everywhere. Check out this line over here. This is just one of 3 lines. One of 3 lines for Stranger Things. And of course we have a whole bunch of people selling their merchandise. Very cool stuff. The last season just premiered. Absolutely fantastic. So these events are getting bigger and bigger. Check out this artwork. Gotta say, it's quite nice actually. None of that AI stuff. Ooh, there we go. That's the guy I just met.
He also has one with Elsa mask.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. He's really close. We haven't made it over there. We really want to, but...
Yeah, he's gigantic. Yeah, this is probably the most pack I've ever seen for an event. Stranger Things in San Antonio. Are we in the upside down? Oh snap! I see Max. Mad Max. Oh my gosh, is that a Demogorgon over there? That's a Demogorgon, yo. I told y'all we're in the upside down. We are in the upside down. Is that the line for it right there?
I think so.
Probably so, right? Look at all these people in line for this event here. We have a Stranger Things experience going on. I think we're in trouble. I'm not sure. So despite this being a Stranger Things convention, I was thrilled to learn that Dane DiLiegro, the actual feral predator, was in attendance. So this was an opportunity I had to jump on. So upon meeting Dane, my first impressions were, oh my gosh, I'm meeting an actual predator in real life. My second impression was, geez, this guy is freaking gigantic. One of the largest human beings I've ever seen, and I was like, it makes total sense why they cast him as a predator. He was awesome in the role, but to see him in real life, I could only imagine him actually dressed up as a predator. Terrifying. Has to be terrifying. Now, I had chosen a half body shot of the feral predator to get signed by him, and a selfie, of course. You got to do the selfie. And as he's signing it, I said, oh, by the way, I don't know if you know this. Well, I collect Hot Toys. I don't know if you know what those are. They're 1/6 scale figures. And he was like, I know what those are, which shocked me. The actual predator is aware of the toys, right? So he goes on to tell me that he actually collabed with NECA, the toy company NECA, and worked with them on the accuracy. He said he was able to collab with them. He brought behind the scene photographs and even helped out with a few of the inaccuracies. He told about how he was able to discover that they weren't doing the pink in the middle of the chest quite right and helped them correct that. And I said, well, did you work with Hot Toys? And he said he would be open to it, but he's never done it thus far. So being that he's worked with NECA and is open to working with Hot Toys, I couldn't believe it, to be honest with you. I thought we kind of were like in a little bubble and the celebrities would be like, oh, you know, these little nerds with their little hobbies, who cares? But no, people like Dane know about the hobby, which was shocking. So I would say to Hot Toys, hey, work with these people. If you have the opportunity, I think everybody would benefit. It makes the hobby seem a lot cooler, a lot more personal and involved. Really cool stuff. So that's the story about Hot Toys and the feral predator. He's involved in the toy game. Shocking, right? The feral predator, Dane DiLiegro, total awesome human being. Definitely a star. I would like to see him in another Predator movie as the actor. Of course, he can't play the feral predator anymore because that didn't end up so well for that Predator exactly. But cast him in another role. I did like Badlands, but not as much as Prey. Prey is a much better movie. We could argue about it in the comment section. But anyways, thank you for checking out the video. Peace.